Sean Carroll just killed science. His answer to fine-tuning is that our universe is so vast and dynamic that any possible physical configuration that you can imagine exists. So this does solve the fine-tuning problem by raising the probability of life permitting physics to 100%, but what Sean doesn't realize is that he's created another problem, which is that this also raises the probability of every other physically imaginable thing to 100%. So in the universe that Sean imagines, the universe is so vast that anything, no matter how improbable, becomes probable. Not just fine-tuning, but practically anything. Think about it this way. In our universe, if you want to know the chances of getting tails 100 times in a row when flipping a coin, you can calculate it and make predictions. In this case, we know it's practically impossible. But in Sean's hypothetical universe, the chance that a living being could somewhere flip a coin 100 times and get tails 100 times in a row is now 100%. So what becomes impossible, or what was impossible, now becomes undeniably probable. So now when you try to make observations or do experiments, basically if you want to do science and have experiments that are repeatable, you simply can't do it. At least if Sean's right anyway. Everything you observe now is just as likely to be a coincidence as it is to be a result of testable physics. You have no way to discriminate. So Sean has inadvertently killed science with this. And this is a problem with denying God at all costs. You're not going to consider the entailment of your skepticism, and so you run into problems like this without even thinking about it, even though it only takes a minute of thought. And it's ironic because for atheists like Sean, they would say they're atheists because of science, not realizing that because of atheism, they can't trust science. And so it just defeats itself. And in the end, you can have science or you can have atheism, but you can't have both. It's God that provides a reasonable foundation for science, and atheism which undermines it.